going on, guys? This is the Abundant Alchemist. Let's get into it. So Bitcoin right now holding steady at 40 grand, looking good. Let's see here. So this blue line crossing the orange is a good indicator, at least for the day. The next 5 hours, that will be continuing to surge upward. Let's see here for the week. May lose a little momentum on the weekly basis. You see volume is decreasing a little bit, but overall I think if we are able to break, let me get rid of one of these. This is nuts. Make this a little neater. So what I'm erasing here is called the Fibonacci sequence, and this allows to see more or less where the next resistant line is at. You drag it from the top to bottom. Alright. Oh, I need a better mouse pad. Alright, there we go. So you could see right here we are at a certain resistance point. 48. $48 may be the next shot, the next goal on a weekly basis. Let me see how this looks on the daily. Yeah, if we break this here at about 41,120, we should be seeing about 47 pretty soon. Let's take a look at the dollar. So the dollar recovering here. Really odd that the dollar is doing so well with all this extra stimulus, all this inflation occurring, and economically we really aren't producing much or importing more than we are exporting. So it's just real weird to see this the strength of the dollar still holding up. We'll see how long that lasts. Oil seen some recovery from the summer lows in July, May, right? You saw this big dip. I had a friend who got out of the market when this was happening, and now it seems like it's surging back up. Looks like this week is going to be a good week for oil. Silver's at $26.19 for the week. $24.95 today. You saw that surge right there. This was on the 1st of February. Let's see, S&P 500 volatility. Volatility seems to be down on the S&P. ETFs for the S&P 500 ETF trust is up. The legacy markets seem to be doing well. because of all this stimulus, and obviously people with money are putting their money into the markets to offset inflation. Ethereum's doing great. Ethereum, if you follow BitBoy Crypto, he's projecting that Ethereum will double in price by Valentine's Day. That's his prediction. I agree with him, and I would not be surprised if we see a $10,000 Ethereum by the end of the year, which would make me very happy. It's amazing, you know. I'm trying to. It seems every single time that baby takes a nap, it gets very active right outside our door. That's partly why I've been taking so long to make new content. Just finding the time in a one-bedroom apartment, which worked until now, but now, you know, baby's getting up there. But anyway, $25 link holders, we've been doing very well. It's up for the day. I think we're seeing all-time highs, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, we're seeing all-time highs right now. So all you link holders, link marines, you know, we're happy. Let's see, we saw Bitcoin, Stellar Lumens, a little bit down from 42 cents on the 4th of January. Let's see, on a daily. Yeah. Just trying to see if I could. I wouldn't necessarily be buying right now in XLM. But Stellar Lumens is good. It's a good coin to have in your bag. Cardano is doing great. I believe we will see $1 Cardano sometime soon, maybe by March, or even sooner. It could even be this week, depending on what announcements go on. Look at this. It's just insane. I've been in Cardano since like around here. So the percentages is just insane. You could see I was looking at like the numbers here. I was already holding Cardano. I don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Binance is another one doing excellent. If you follow JRNY, I've been calling him Johnny Crypto for the longest. It's actually Journey, JRNY. Binance is doing excellent. Binance Coin. I think it's going to be one of the coins that does very well. I don't have many. I have actually like 1.5 Binance coins, but I've seen a decent amount of return from it. I've been with Binance Coin since like when it was $30. Should have gotten more, but oh well. You know, that's the thing with trading and this new crypto arena. Like, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things, but there's so much opportunity that it makes no sense to complain. You know, what are you gonna do? Can't go back in time. If you want to kick yourself, you kick yourself. It's not gonna make anything any better. Basic attention token. I got back in around here a couple of days ago because it's been like just so boring holding that. I sold at a maybe break-even point, maybe made some money, but very little. And I think that they haven't really been creating much on their platform. I think that's been holding it back. If they could get some more development happening, it would help it a lot. But I think the new money coming into this space will push this up. So BAT is back on my radar. I think it's a sleeper. OXT doing well. Like everything is doing well right now, you know. Ethereum Cash, Ethereum Classic, excuse me. Been kind of going sideways. Litecoin, I am very bullish on. I think it's gonna do well. You know, for February, if you follow Crypto Casey, one of the few females in the space, I think she knows what she's talking about. Along with a whole bunch of others that I follow. If you follow me on Instagram, The Abundant Alchemist, at The Abundant Alchemist, I pretty much shouted out most of the people that I follow to get my news, and you know, I follow them to kind of save you guys time, so you don't necessarily have to. But I shouted them out. From everything I gather, Elrond, Ethereum, obviously, Cosmos, Cardano are really the four solid coins to watch out for this February. You know, for this bull run, Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, you know, Polkadot, Link, Uniswap, 1inch, Synthetics, Band, Matic, Aave, Comp, and Maker, all solid coins that will do very well. When it's all said and done, I think what I want to do is I definitely will end up, you know, selling near the top Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, and Link. But when it's all said and done, I think those are the four coins that I will be holding some of for the longer term. There may be a handful of coins that by then, you know, August, September, October, November, December, I have become a bigger fan of and then hold. But it's projected that the top for Bitcoin will come along sometime mid-September. So I'm preparing myself mentally to begin selling maybe mid-August, little by little percentages. December tends to also be a very good month for Bitcoin. If you remember, like I think we broke 20 late. It was like Christmas on the 24th. We broke 20. So if history repeats itself, much like it did this year, Bitcoin should be doing very well. That's why I'm not going to sell everything as September approaches. I'll keep some gunpowder for December, and even after that, I will be holding on to Bitcoin. A lot of my gains will be transferred into Bitcoin, and you know, if there's nothing that I could really do with that Bitcoin cash-wise, it'll be sitting there because it's an asset that will just increase in value, unlike the US dollar, which will buy you less and less in the market. Comp, very bullish on a weekly. Look at this. This is super bullish. We have 1 day left. This is like really good signs for comp. I think we're going to see $1,000 comp by the end of this bull run easily. What I use on the candles is the Heikinashi. So what it tells me is when this candle's pointing up, the wick, that's a bullish sign. This is how it normally looks. But I just like to interpret it using Heikinashi. Dash. Dash for the week. Dash may be at a good spot to purchase right now. Yeah. maybe at a good spot to purchase. Let's see, what else? Uniswap. Uniswap doing well. May also be a good time soon to buy in this range here, 20 and sub 20. This may be a good time to buy. May want to wait for tomorrow and the day after. You know, nibble at it. Maker, very bullish on that. I just wanted to try something different today and just look at the charts. Maybe you guys get a little more familiar with this by osmosis. CRO. Yeah, I think crypto coin, it's maybe a good time to buy. Yeah, this is definitely a good time to buy. It's sub 7 cents. If you haven't watched my unboxing of the CRO, I called it, I think, MCO card. It used to be MCO. It's CRO crypto.com credit card, Visa card. You can check that out on my channel. When you buy things using that card, which you could unload crypto profits into that card and load it up, you get rewarded in 1 or 2%, depending on the card that you have, or more in CRO tokens. Atom doing really well this week. I am bullish on Atom. Getting back into it. I sold some because it wasn't doing much. And you know, we're like at the beginning of, maybe we're getting ready for the second inning here in this bull run. So I think it's definitely a good time to be into crypto. If you're just getting into this, welcome. Bitcoin dominance dropping a little for the last couple of days, which is really great for altcoins. Let's see. And these are all index funds that I look at. This is all having to do with the S&P and also technology. They're all doing well. I'm just kind of, I think the legacy markets, S&P 500 and such, have about another good year to go before there's a correction, maybe a crash. And that will be the perfect time to get in on that market. I am into copper, I'm into uranium, but I may exit mid or late this year, depending on how I feel. Just take some gains and leave and just kind of sit on my hands until the expected crash comes about. And that's going to be the opportunity to make a lot of money. You know, it sucks for a lot of people, but I think there definitely are many foreclosures coming. There's been an offsetting in payments, and they're all going to come due massively all at once, the balance for mortgages that have been deferred. And that's going to be a huge opportunity to scoop up some real estate for a lot of us in crypto that make life-changing wealth. That will be an opportunity to not just make ourselves some money, but depending on the position of the people that are going through that, could possibly save them their credit, their score, rather than fully defaulting and going to foreclosure. You could kind of snatch it from them and save them the ding on their credit. So it is, in a sense, a win-win, even though, you know, they'll have to let go of their property. That's all I got for you. I'll come as soon as possible if there's any new news that I have, anything else that I learn. Alright guys, peace. Oh, also, click like, share, and subscribe. I have merchandise up. Link will be below.